Yes! Sprinkle your jolly all over me!
Susie Snowflake, what did I tell you about using your holly jolly dust? Hand it over.
No Christmas cheer?
Give it.
Okay.
And we also have to talk about your meme obsessions.
That meme was brought to you by our dear friend Playboy Vampire, and yes, he wanted to make sure, he's like, I got a funny meme, I got funny memes to tell you, I got a show, so he wanted to make this and have some fun with it too, and yeah, the whole no Christmas cheer, that's the joke with Megamind, if you know, you know. Welcome back to part 2 and the finale to the Elf attack, whatever this Christmas update's supposed to be. We have some things to talk about, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Some art stuff, mainly, and then we'll also quickly talk about something else. So first thing is that Playboy did some coloring. One of them is this, Have a Holly Jolly Holiday, with, you know, his tune, Susie Snowflake, there. He also did a touch-up color picture of both Susie and Andy, which I did before, or I showed off before, so there's that. Then there's they actually had a picture of, or they did Meanie, which is Susie's evil doppelganger type of character, and she has like a big axe with her. She kind of reminds me, and kind of looks like the Wapeach thing that got leaked last year, and people were just memeing all over that, so there's that. And yes, he also did his interpretation of the Elves that this game has, and of course, you know, we got Slappy pranking with a mouse in the box, and then Susie, of course, squeezing one, which is probably not to its delight, but, you know, screw them, I guess. Something else, too, while I was looking online for stuff, I didn't get to mention this, but I want to do now. There is somebody on, I guess, DeviantArt called Jurassic Jinx, I think, and they are a fan of Susie Snowflake, to the point where they actually went ahead and commissioned somebody to do a figurine of the character, and here it is here. It is very beautiful to see an actual official piece of merchandise, kinda, in this vein. And, you know, they also did some interesting, funny comics here with the character, and especially talking with Slappy with the whole, oh, I don't like Christmas. It's like, oh, what about this thing back in the day? And, you know, they do other stuff with Susie as well. If you're interested, go check them out. Again, Jurassic Jinx, I think. If you look at Susie Snowflake Goosebumps, you'll probably pop in during Google search. That's what happened to me, so, you know, there you go. We got that there. Right, so now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the monsters. The only thing in this game, the unshaven elves. Here they are here. And this is courtesy of the artist who made these things, thanks to her, because she decided to give them out in her portfolio page, because God forbid the director decided to talk to me and give me the assets, so I had to find them out myself. Thank God she did it. So we got a nice picture of them. So for full discrepancy, now you know what they look like. You know, full body. In case you didn't know. But yeah, I'm glad to see that they have that there. So, yeah. Anyways, that's about it for now. Let's go ahead and just dive into the gameplay. So this is taking place on December 14th, 2023. So let's see what goes on with Sad Grim when he has to deal with whatever this is supposed to be.
I guess welcome back to part 2. I just wanted to go ahead and show you something that you might have not seen properly because of the, if I can collab his car, yeah. So I want to take it out and put in somewhere where you can see this, because those dastardly gremlins, they have their way around this whole thing. Let me show you. So let's go back to him real quick. I know it's very far away, it's so stupid, but, you know, goddamn foreign cars. Let's go back to that again, over there. Well, he does that. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I'm still kind of settling down. I'm kind of be doing the quick review of the thing you probably saw. But yeah, this whole thing is kind of hard for me to kind of take a hold of. It is kind of crappy, but it's what it is, right? But anyways, yeah, as you can see, there's something else. Yeah, those little... What is he doing? Yeah. So you can see that there's something going on down there where it's the actual gremlin thing is just... I just call them gremlins. I know they're unshaven elves, but come on, they're gremlins. That's what they're trying to do here. The little gremlins. I get it. You wanted to do something fun for Christmas, and I get it. You can have a fun story. You can have make a little fun event, right? But why this? Is it because you couldn't have the fortitude? You know what it is? Maybe because they don't have enough people. Maybe that's what's going on, and because of the Christmas holidays and whatnot. I just hope that next year they actually put effort into this and actually have more people working on this game, so that way we can actually get more content instead of just nothing. But yeah, anyways, he's going to be doing this for a while. Alright, so that's really just it I wanted to show you, so yeah. There you go. Now, I just wanted to go ahead and say this. I am not... My video that I released, I want to say that I'm... It's hard to say. Okay. Am I disappointed with this update? Like, content stuff? Like the items, decorations, the actual monster stuff and all that? No. In fact, I'm going to hold my tongue about that. I'm going to save it to the end of this. But I'm disappointed as far as how this, like, thing is being held. Like, I thought we would want to have more, but I guess not. Screw us then. Alright, well, needs to help them with their Christmas bonus, huh? Let's go ahead and do this. Get the elves attack first things first, because this is probably the 3 things we'll need. Right? Let's sacrifice some money for them. Yippee. Yay, 733. Down the toilet. Well, I got the items. And some money and stuff too. Wow, that makes me feel real better. Not really. But anyways. Oh, give me 1 second. Sorry. I forgot I turned off the music for the video thing. Right, I guess let's put this down. This is the first thing we need to do. So, this is the Christmas tree shop shader has. And I do like it. I love that they just basically placed the Goosebumps hard currency and just said, yep, they call it a day, and we're all good and golden, right? Now, yeah, I guess we're going to have to put it like this, huh? So, yeah, there we go. So there we go, we all done with that. Now then, you can actually get... can you get another one? Well, it's a decoration, so I guess you could technically get it. If I can get it, then that's great. I mean, nah, I'm not going to. I mean, look at this. I mean, I could buy it, but nah. I'm also gonna move Mortman back, by the way. But yeah, anyways, let's have them sell Christmas trees. See how this looks. And by the way, I just want to show this off because I'm just saying, I'm gonna throw this out here, but that's Sater's Christmas tree shop, right? Right? And here's mine that I introduced back in 2019. I think it's over here somewhere. Yeah. Here it is. Look at this one. Isn't this nice and cozy? This one at least looks like it's actually a bunch of Christmas trees. So I'll give it that. But it's quite interesting to see how this goes about, how this story is supposed to shape up. But anyways, where is he? Where is he Where did he go? Oh, there you are. I guess let's walk and talk, huh? So yeah, it's pretty obvious that they're taking inspiration for the Gremlins in a sense. But, you know, it's surprising that they decided to take elements from last year and decided to make it its own thing. So wait, are we expected, is it now going to be the thing where next Christmas it's going to be like these monster ornaments, and then maybe we'll get the evil Christmas emissary. Is that what we're going to get now? I feel like that's going to be a thing moving forward, huh? Also, I love how Dustin is just walking slowly to his destination, to his doom. Alright, let's see this. Better be good. I swear, I paid good money for this. Alright, show me. Show me the money. Show me the business. Oh. So this is what he does. So he just moves a Christmas tree and places it down. And then it fades. And then it reappears. Okay. I mean, I don't hate it. I mean, I get it. I mean, I guess that's the only thing you can do as a kid, is kind of move stuff around. I thought he was going to do something like Seder, which is just like trying to advertise or, I don't know, something, but yeah, I mean, at least they're putting, again, I can't hate it too much because of the effort and stuff like this. It's just, it's kind of a crappy move to kind of, you know, limit it off to this stuff here, right? And it's like, if you don't get it, then tough crap for you. You can't get it otherwise. Right? Anyways. I should probably also get these other items down. Alright? The elf broken eggs and all that stuff. Might as well. 14, 16, 8. Well, I mean, that probably means that there's a lot more money here. And at least I'm going to save on this, because I don't need it. I have these already. So that's going to help me with finding out when this event's supposed to end, which I think I said it was supposed to be around the 16th or the 17th of January. But whatever. Anyways, yeah, so as you can see here, the scene itself is just this, except they're open now. So that's weird. They don't tell you what they drop either. So I'm going to assume all this stuff here are just items you get through the actual thing. But this here, this doesn't, you don't need this for anything, or you don't get it for anything. So, okay, for a minute there I thought it was a rock, but it looks like it's like purple gunk or something, and for some reason there's this box of eggs, presents, and whatnot. I'm gonna have to find a way to find a place to put this near the end of it, but for now, I guess place it here. I mean, I guess. All right, this is it. Oh, so they drop us the evil coal. That's like another thing. So they're all the same, basically. Gives us 70%. Alright, let's see this, then. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. Well, they look so derpy. Yeah. Look at how they're running away. They look so wonky. But I guess it makes sense. They're supposed to be small, right? So let's see this. Oh, wow, okay. So interesting scares. Yeah. I mean, they're an interesting monster, I'll give it that, but, you know, at the same time, you wish it would... I mean, I guess they can't be bigger because, you know, they're supposed to be elves, and they're supposed to be like gremlins in a sense. That's what they're referencing. I keep on saying that, but that's what it is. Like, look at them. You can pretty much tell you that this is what they're doing. Right? But, yeah, so that's them right there. That's the little munchkins, the little monsters that's causing mischief. Alright? Which I guess is... I don't know how to respond to that. I mean, I guess cute? Like in a very HorrorTown way, I guess? Well, that's done. 8 hours. Well, okay. That was cool. I guess. That's something. Alright, well, that was fun. For what it was worth. So this hasn't been notified yet, But I'm kind of curious. We got the unshaved elves here, and he did talk about like Santa Claus, as in like CLAWS, like Santa Claus really is a monster type of thing. Makes you wonder what he looks like, right? Like, does he look like the are they gonna do next year? Are they gonna have the character be the evil Christmas emissary, and then his monster scene will have the monster ornaments or something like that? Or is Santa Claus something really like unfathomable? Like, who knows, right? I mean, for all we know, he could look like this. Who knows? By the way, that is something called that's a scene from Love, Death, and Robots, and I think the episode is all through the house. So, and I love that idea that Santa Claus is actually this weird monster alien thing, which is why he doesn't like people watching him, but he acts like Santa Claus. So he gives gifts to good kids and then bad kids and stuff. So I just thought that was funny. Anyways, Dustin is finally done. So let's see what that's next.
I can't believe you talked me into working, Lucy. I did want to save up, but dressing up like a tree? It's too much.
Hey, Susie Snowflakes does it all the time. Why are you complaining? Also, you weren't dressing up like a tree. You were moving trees. What are you talking about, kid?
Come on, it's fun. We get to be around Christmas trees all day. Plus, we give Satyr a hand with his business.
Lucy, think about that for a moment. Do you think that's really a good idea to help Satyr of all people? Like, really? Like, what kind of shady schemes does he have this time?
Yes, but we have to drag around trees all day. My hands are full of splinters, and Satyr isn't even helping. It's like he's on...
Oh, never mind. He is moving trees. My bad. Oh, I guess he meant because of the pine needles on him. Okay, yeah. Now I'm getting it. I'm stupid.
Did I hear complaints? This is a job, young man. Nobody's forcing you to do it.
I mean, Satyr has a point. If you don't like it, you can just leave. Like, you're not forced to do it. But at the same time, he ain't paying you regardless. So, it's a trade. It's a fair trade, man. You might not like it, and he might not like you, but, money's money.
Lucy did!
You are such a brat. As if Lucy sounded like you. God, you are such a child, you know that? Right, so we got some more money and whatnot. I guess, let's see what part 2 has in store. Also, I'm surprised Satyr doesn't do anything this time around. What do you mean? I have his car. Oh, you know what this is? I just figured this out. Okay. So, for some reason, there's these unique one-time quests that happen in the updates. Apparently, like when they updated it back in October, this happened. So, once I put this down, the quest line is going to be gone because yeah, see? It's, well, I mean, opening the car is still there, but yeah. Oh, you know what it is? What a great investment. I'm such an idiot. It's because Mortman's using it. What's wrong with me? I'm such a stupid straw brain. That's what I am. God. It's like, what, the 14th now, going into the 15th? I mean, I have one more day before work and then I'm done. I am donezo after that. I get to be up all day, see the sun for the first time in such a long time since I've been a vampire this entire time. And not only that, but I get to enjoy myself in the holidays. So let's see. So I got throw snowballs. Alright. So where's the other thing? Oh, okay, there it is. And drops us Wonder Candy Bar. Why is it dropping us such random items? It's like items we don't need. But why? It is so stupid. It's like they have to throw something in there, right? I mean, just give us normal items. Why not? I mean, it's better than just giving us one-time currency that we're never going to use. Anyways, I digress. Anyways, you might be wondering why I sent him to do this again. There's a reason for that, and I'll explain after this.
Sorry, sir. I can't understand you. Would you mind repeating that once again?
I mean, I think that's pretty self-explanatory, Dustin. I mean, you don't even know what Nila Nerth is supposed to be. Also, why is the mummy here supposed to buying a Christmas tree? I guess he got influenced by Susie last time. Whatever.
Come on, man. You've got to be clearer than that. Can't your friend translate for me?
Oh, you're having a laugh, aren't you? Oh, you silly billies. the abominable snow monkey wants a Christmas tree too. For why not? Why does he need it? He's gift to Satyr, and also Conrad uses him, but Conrad also has his own tree. So why is he here?
This is useless. You talk to them, Lucy. I'm going to go back to wrap up the presents for Mrs. Dark.
Here we go. So this is where the elf eggs come into play. So investigate the eggs. Now then, as you know, I have this already. But seeing how this is going to take us all the way until January, and I don't want this to end abruptly. I want to enjoy as much as possible, and you get to see the life behind and all the shenanigans that go behind the scenes. I've decided to handicap myself. In other words, until the next thing comes up, I'm not continuing. That's right, I'm not continuing until I get to the next part, and I'm going to be doing that for all 5 of them. So that way I get to enjoy exactly the feeling of what it must be like as a freemium player. So I get to experience it. So you get to see exactly the pain and misery that must be as far as this stuff goes. The only thing that makes sense. So that's what I'm doing. It's kind of stupid, and you're probably seeing this in sometime in January after the season's over. But you know what? That's just how I do it. That's always what I've been doing. You don't seem to care. Whatever. You can watch this in 2024 for Christmas. Makes sense. Anyways, the dogs are freaking out right now, so I'm just gonna go see, and I'll come back, I guess, a few days from now. So yeah, fun indeed. Wow, okay, I just want to come and throw in here because I was looking for characters that drop me the evidence folders, stuff like that. And look at this, Puppet Pancake. So the animations for the other characters are here, despite the fact that's the case. Is that the same case for Brewer? If so, why? Yeah, it is. Why? That's so strange. You would think that would return back at the end of the year. Well, I guess whatever. I mean, I guess it's an apology or something, but alright, I guess you still get to keep the animation if you got the item, so that's cool, I guess. Anyways, yeah, I'm just finding characters with the expended folders. So yeah, I think I know some characters that can drop me it. Like, does Pumpkin Boy does. Can I click on Jack, please? Please? Can I? Why are you so hard to click? Thank you. No, you don't. So, I think I know who does, though. Actually, why did I click on you again? What I wanted to click on was... well, first you. Yep, that's what I thought. And I know another character is that of Cynthia. Yeah. See? I know things. I know things. I know there are other characters that can do that, but, you know, I don't need a whole long time to do this, so I'll take my time with this. Anyways, that's it for now. Yeah. That's a quick little side note, but yeah. important to keep details of. Wow, amazing, look at that. Reached 59, one more, and I'm basically all 100%. And right now it is the 19th. Yesterday, the 18th, the next thing came on live. But I didn't get the other one because of certain reasons. But other things too is because of the fact that, quite honestly, I could care less. That's the way I look at it, sadly. So, yeah. It's just that, quite honestly, I don't know. This whole thing has just been so not the greatest. However, this is quite easy to get because this is fine. This is okay. If you do have the freezer, this is easy to get because then you can just have the freezer and then just collect it from there. This is actually quite easy to get as well. Like, crafting-wise, not too bad. But if you have Fleshman, which I do, he's over here. He drops 5 of them.
5 of them!
Every hour and a half. So, quite easy to get the eggs. And then, of course, this, which, you know, just have characters do that, which is a pretty common item to get. So, you know. So I'm going to see if I can get myself a copy of this. But that's neither here or there. Now, as I stated, because we are currently now in a... There you go. Because we are currently in the predicament where we're in the second phase. Which, by the way, if you didn't go to the 18th of the thing, like I said before, then, well, like I said, I'm not going to repeat it, but you know. But, yeah, unfortunately, it's just been so, man, it's been all over the place. But, no, wrong person, it's Sam. I guess that's one way of doing it. Yeah, so I should keep on... I'll do that on my off time, you get the point. Anyways, the real reason is because of this. Placing the egg thing down. Right here. There it be. There. And, if I go over here, to the building here, we just need one more of the files. So all we need to do now is have Dustin do that little animation that comes with the eggs. And then we should be all ready to go. Yep, so now all we have to do is do the investigation of the eggs animation. Which, let's do that now. It doesn't drop anything, but let's see this. I don't know how that's investigating the eggs. It's kind of like looking at... Yeah, like, at first I thought this was like a rock, but it looks more like jelly. Like, almost like King Jelly Jam jelly, right? I'm wondering how the story is going to go about, because this is supposed to be 5 parts, which means only 10 quest lines in there, and dialogue-wise. And, I'm hoping to God that we actually do get to see the unshaven elves in the actual dialogue picture, because if so, that'll make my life so much easier. If not, then, oh boy, is this going to be a pain. I had to make my own logo, for crying out loud, because they couldn't be bothered. Man, this whole thing has just been such a crying shame. And I've been kind of not logging in so much just because I'm currently doing holiday stuff with the family, so it's kind of hard to kind of do this and that and other stuff too, and a whole lot of stuff. Anyways, we'll have them do that for now. We'll come back later to see what the next quest line's about, and we won't be able to do that until probably weekend or something. Who knows?
But it's like close to Christmas time when we get to part 3, so yeah.
My time with this video because, you know, again, I got so much time anyways, and I can't really do anything until this timer's done. But one thing I am going to state is it's fascinating. I put a poll up today, which is I think the 20th? Yeah, the 20th. And I asked people, what's your opinions on this, this update? And I'm like, great, to good, to average, or it's all right, to below average, to garbage. And certainly right now, everyone's like below average or garbage. There was one person who was like at neutral, but then he's like, nah, you know what, screw it, I'm going to below average. This update was garbage. Let me put it that way. This was horrible. You should have done this as an event.
Whoa, look at these weird green eggs. I wonder what they are.
I wonder if you can put some green eggs and ham in that. You know, doing more Dr. Seuss's.
And look at all these boxes. Wait, this one has a sign on it. Do not open.
Well, we know where this is going.
Well, if I have to work, I might as well have some fun while doing it, right? I'm opening it. Wait, it's moving! What the?
Oh, thank God. We got a profile picture of this. The guy didn't even answer or respond or anything like that, so I wanted to get a profile picture of this, and they're like, nah, didn't get anything. He just ignored me. But thankfully, we got one here. This beautiful creature. Also, yeah, they talk, so... Oh, God, I can only imagine the type of gremlin-like voice I gave him. I'm partially happy that they actually talk, though. Because, believe me, I don't know how. Anyways, we're now halfway through this. How this is doing the workout.
Dustin, what the heck were those? Some weird dwarfs just came running out the door.
By the way, where did they come from anyways? I know they came from the presents, but where did the presents come from?
Lucy, I don't know. They were sort of, elves or something?
I thought I misplaced them. Thanks for cooking them up, Dustin. Now you're screwed.
Did someone say the word elf? You didn't, by any chance, open the box with the do not open sign, right?
Of course. It always has to be Seder. At least this is why he's available. I mean, what was he selling these things to? Like, who asked them?
Well, this is just great. This is why I don't like children. You just released delusional elves into HorrorTown.
Delusional elves? What's the difference between them and normal elves?
They think they're human and want to take over. They'll wreak havoc on the town. And they're excellent at camouflaging, too.
Well, thank you for answering that question, and I wonder how so good with camouflage are they at. Elf Choir, and we got these two things here that we have to do, so I guess that's the next thing that we're gonna get is the, what do you call it? So that's the next thing we're getting is the two there. I don't know, is that Dustin who's throwing the snowballs, or will that be Lucy? No, Lucy I think is the throne, I think. Let me just take a look at this. Just double check. Yeah, so it says Dustin, so... Let me just see real quick. So this gives us more money, I guess. I'm just frustrated because... This could have been great for like a small little mini update or something like that. You know what bugged me about this too? I'm surprised they don't go like they want to do this. Okay, I understand. You want to try to hold off on the whole thing. Here's a suggestion. I know you can't really do anything because of your spaghetti code or whatnot, but here's a thought. If you wanted to do something like this, maybe, just maybe, have it so that the first one is available. And then it goes to the next one, except if the timer is there. If the timer's there, it doesn't show up. It's like, oh, wait until this date happens. Like, you know how Family Guy, The Quest for Stuff, or even Disney Magic Kingdom does it, where you continue on, and then they're like, oh, hold on, you're going too fast. You got to wait until the next day, and then you continue on from there. If you did that, that would be fine, except for this whole, oh, you missed out the first part? Well, sorry, you can't play the game now. Sorry. Bye. Buy your stuff. I feel like that's the problem with this. So, yeah, it's just frustrating, man. Really it is. This whole ordeal. I mean, I wish that they actually went ahead and actually, my only thing is that I'm hoping the reason why we got such a crappy update is because they're solving the next one real better. Because I want to tell you something. This year has been crap when it comes to the updates we've got. It's worse than last year. Let me put that into perspective. Last year, when we thought the game died and it came back for Revolution, we had 3 events, and we had one of these little, request updates, right? So, in hindsight, you think, oh, that's not a whole lot. But here's the thing. With this game, most of the updates we got were consistent of getting special books, which is like, oh, that's new stuff. And it's like, yes and no. It's new in the sense that it's something to do, but it's not new as in, the story is still, repeated again. It's the same thing, and they don't even do anything new with it. They just kind of copy-paste it from the previous one, and then it's like, oh, but we throw in a new item, so, oh, yippee, we got that there. So, we got that. So, what about new stuff? We have 2 events. 2. One being garbage and took too long to get, and the other one took way longer, and, it was good for what it was, and it introduced a new system in place, which was going to be coming eventually. But, it's something like an update that I didn't think that particular book was going to be picked, but here we are. So, regardless of that, we have that. And then we have this update. Yeah, what great updates we got there. I swear. Next year, the year what we're working on right now, please just have it so that this update actually works. I want more content, right? You already saw that this game not only had more people coming in, but you had more money. So this game is not dead. You're only focusing on 3 games right now. Show us that you're putting effort into this one. Do me that. If the next update isn't a book and it's actually an event, and you're actually doing events every update, then I'd be happy. But if it's a special book, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Because quite honestly, this is just bull. This is a crappy update. Why give us this? This feels like I said, half-baked. Anyways, I guess I'll come back if I get my chance to get this, which is possible if I'm not lazy enough. Or I'll come back once the next one pops in, and then we'll continue from that quest off. And we'll go from there. Anyways, yeah, that's it for now. It's the 23rd, and I got this much left before the next thing comes in, which will be later on today. So you know what? Yeah. Let's redeem it. Because I like to have another one of these. The Christmas tree one, I wasn't too, needing to get another one of those, but yeah. With these, I think I can get, more than just the one. There we go. Looking pretty nice, in my opinion. But yeah, there we go. So, I guess we'll go from there. I guess I'll come back later on today, or tonight, for the, part 4 of this. So we're back again. This time, another 4 more days? Really? Well, how is that going to survive until the next, 4, 8, 12... What? What? Is there something going to happen within January? I don't think so. But okay, the next one. Let's see here. We got this, which is crap. This, which is okay. I mean, this is okay. And, oh, good, look. It's the clowns. I'm sure that makes you happy, huh, Theo? Well, walk away from me. Whatever. We got that going on there. Oh, good. Thank you. Special spooky deals. No, thank you. We don't need that. No, not so. We don't need that. None whatsoever. You know what I've noticed too, by the way? When I started this event, if I'm not mistaken, they actually dropped items, but they don't drop anything now. Like, let me just go ahead and just go to Dustin real quick. Actually, you know what? Nah, hold on. Let me just put this here for now. Let me just... Actually, yeah, I'm going to hold him off right now, because if I go down here... Well, he still drops me, like, the blue thing for some reason. I don't know why. But if I were to go over to... Oh, so they do drop me stuff. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Like, why do they drop me random stuff? You might as well drop me nothing. I mean, just do me that. Anyways, here are the little goblins. Just doing that. Just like from the movie. Like I pointed out in part 1. Why? I don't know, but I guess we're going to find out now.
I just can't get this letter in the mailbox.
Just like in the animation.
What's up with this doggone mailbox?
Really? Really? Come on. Can you... What's with you in the language? I swear. Come on, man.
And what about this blasted car? It's like every time I look away, it grows hands and steals my tools.
Really? It's not the goddamn car, Mortman? I swear, that's what he said in the thing. Now it's the blasted car? Make up your mind.
Hey, you wouldn't believe what just happened to me.
I could take a wild guess. Nothing. Because you didn't have any partake. There was no animations with you. No quest. Nothing. You're absolutely nothing for you. So that's the surprise. Absolutely nothing.
A choir knocked on my door and I opened to listen to some carols, but they just burst into my house and turned everything upside down.
Oh, it's the stupid... Alright, whatever.
We'll have you off a Merry Little Christmas, Mrs. Fat!
Oh, you are so immature, you little munchkin. Mrs. Farts. Stinky. Actually, are you smiling, by the way? I think you are. That's weird. Alright, yeah, that's fun and done. Yeah, he's smiling. What the heck? Okay, so there's more anime things with you. That's interesting. Alright. That's rather dumb. Alright, part 4.
See, kids, it's happening already.
Alright, Satyr. What do we do? How can we fix this?
What do you have to do, Lucy? You didn't respond for this. That's Dustin's problem. He has to deal with it.
Well, they're attracted to the festive stuff. They feel drawn to it. I can't help it.
So they're just like Reggie? Okay.
We need to set up a Christmas tree as a trap to lure them in. Once we've got them, I'll call a friend who can take care of them.
I'm curious who the friend is. I'm wondering if it's Marty that's walking by there. Or is it going to be like some other NPC we have yet to see? I don't know. I'm quite curious.
Okay, let's do it. Come on, Dustin. Roll up your sleeves.
Oh, great. Another Christmas tree to drag around.
Oh, just shut up, Dustin. Obtain scene item snowballs. Oh. Or, I got a better idea. How about we just collect it from the freezer? Oh yeah, we got that going on here. From my other thing I was going to do. Right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Screw you. You don't get to have that happen. I do it other ways. Because me smart. You dumb. You dumb game. You give me an opportunity without having to use a scene item, I shall do it, because me smart. Oh, okay, so this story is going somewhere, and it's going to be interesting to see how they end this off, but, yeah. I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, this is the 23rd now, right? And yet, absolutely nothing. What are they going to do until January? Unless we're going to actually get an event before then, but I doubt it. I don't think so. I don't know. All right. I don't know anymore.
with this game. They don't say anything. They're just like, update, goodbye. Goodbye. You know, that's all they do. Speaking of, let me see if I can find you-know-who, Dustin. You know what, screw it. I'll do the old-fashioned way. Alright, you. Time to throw snowballs. Very slowly, by the way. You're gonna hit the ones that are called Mrs. Dark, Mrs. Farts. What do those things do? Like, is that really the elves that make Santa's, like, toys and whatnot? I don't know. I'm curious. Maybe this is what elves are in HorrorTown. I wouldn't be surprised. Also, I'm very surprised that I'm almost like one level away before getting to 100%. Let's see this. Is this going to be recycled animation? I mean, kinda. I love how this just fades in, by the way. Like, okay. Hold on. Just curious. No, it just fades in. Okay. So, what is the point then? Why does it fade in like that? That's stupid. Unless it's the broken animation again. Probably is. Yeah, so you're just throwing snowballs and that they're frozen in fear. They don't do absolutely nothing. Good to know. Again, this only works if there was snow, like what we're having right now. I'm pretending as if this is the snow area we got for Christmas and not the this abomination down here. This whole what is this? Huh? This dry land garbage. God, this is just gonna suck. Anyways, I guess we're coming back at Christmas Boxing Day. So that'll be interesting. By the way, fun fact, did you know that Boxing Day was apparently a day given to people to give gifts to poor people? Yeah, now you know something interesting, and yeah, we don't do that no more, apparently. I don't think people ever actually did, because they probably don't even realize that's what was going on, but yeah, there you go. So, I'll try to come back, maybe Christmas Day to say hi, but I don't know, I think I'm coming back after Boxing Day by the looks of it. But we'll end up waiting and seeing exactly what happens here. But yeah, I mean, this is certainly something.
So, I have slept myself in. Sorry about that. What I meant to say was I was kind of being lazy trying to get myself read back, and haven't been playing a whole lot, so I missed number 3, which is fine. But we now got this one here. So, the Elves Christmas tree, which actually gives us a few things. So we need that, which is easy, and these are easy enough as well. And then the other thing, oh yeah, the snowballs, so that's fine. So something like that is okay to do, right? It's just the other stuff, like sometimes the scenes they pick is just so garbage, you know? It's so garbo. But seeing how we've now gotten to number 4, we can continue on with our little quest line. Makes sense. Let me just load this in real quick because I want to grab myself some of the, this stuff here. And that, there you go. So now, let's go over here. Ah, right. I forgot to collect some of the snowballs. Because I have been lazy. Which is fine, but you know, makes you think. Should have collected it when I should have, but you know, like I said, holidays. Anyways, I got to do this a few more times. So anyways, let's just place this down. Actually, go over to the festive over here. And yeah, it's weird, so they've kind of changed it now. Maybe. Let me go ahead and put the tree thing down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to decorate this afterwards. So no... And by the way, I just want to say that this throwing animation recycled from the first ever Christmas Attack of the Christmas Present stuff. So, yeah, very disappointing. Anyways, now we can get Marty to do something. Yeah, so they've changed it now, because he used to drop random items, but now they've just gotten rid of it. So that's very odd. Let me just see real quick. With Lucy. Yeah, they got rid of this. Oh, by the way, this whole weird, you need a gazebo to search this type of stuff. The reason it's doing this is because of, so this must be a new item. Or new... No, I mean, probably not. But the reason it's doing this is because, if I'm not mistaken, if I go over here, the gazebo should be over there, right? Yeah, it's over there. Which is very weird. Huh. Yeah, whatever. Sell this off. No. Sometimes I've seen the items kind of telling you to do it, and then it disappears after the fact. It's because of the fact that, how do you call it? Due to the fact, what was I going to say? No, it still drops that, which is weird. Odd. But yeah, there's this weird, glitch that happened when it came in. I think you've seen one of my playthroughs. But the gist of why that happened is because of the fact that when, something changed in, it causes, you know, to do it like it previously before, but now it's not there again. And, nice. So you got the little elves on top of him. Makes sense. I actually do like that. See, some of the animations they do is just fine. Like, here's the thing. If this was, like, a small... Like, if it was a mini event, like it was previously, but maybe even smaller, I would be fine with that. You know, if they did something like that, I'll be okay, right? But no. Instead, it's just... whatever this garbage is. I'm only hoping next year is a lot better. And, yeah, basically, it's, what, the 29th now? Yeah. Man, it's almost getting done, and already 4 days for this one. So that's weird. So I'm gonna assume the last one is not going to be up until the very end. So that means I'm wondering what will happen after that, because this is going to go into January, the middle of January, but it sounds like it's going to end sometime in the first week of January, which is very odd. Unless they throw a surprise and they give us a character in the last week, which I doubt. Very much doubt that that will be the case. But yeah, there you go. Anyways, we just have one more item left to do. So I'll come back once I get this done. So, yeah, be on the lookout for that. Oh, yeah, and I most likely will summon the Abominable Snowman of Pasadena scene in my off time, just so that way when I come back in I can just click on the freezer and be done with it. But anyways, I'll be back in a minute. Decided to see if I can do this properly. Let's see if I'm lucky. I am. Alright. Let's see what the final quest has for us in store. Let's see what this leads into.
What was that? I mean, what were those?
They were elves, Marty, and that Christmas tree was there as a trap for them.
How was I supposed to know? I just wanted to steal some Christmas decorations for my tree.
I guess karma got back at you in the form of the elves.
Well, that's not very nice, is it? I mean, it's not like...
Okay, little girl, settle down. It's no time to get all righteous. We still have elves to catch.
Little girl. Sailor, you know Lucy. She saved you many times before. You and your... You must be on something, aren't you? Alright, I'm starting to see 44-4. Alright. Let's see this last thing.
So, here's the plan. We'll set up Santa's throne with loads of presents and wait for them to come back. Then, my dear friend Fluffy will freeze them so we can send them back to the North Pole. Hey, Fluffy! Come say hello!
Fluffy? You name it Fluffy? Oh my god. Why was he here before, by the way? Yeah, it's him again. Why was he... Alright, you know why? He probably was just hanging around.
Oh, not you again.
Hey, be nicer to my friend, will you? This is your fault after all. Let's set everything up. When they're here, you can help Fluffy by throwing snowballs at them, if you'd like to chip in.
Ah, those are snowballs that freezes them. Now I get why they're throwing snowballs. Alright, I'll give a credit. That was kind of a cute idea. So this is the last one. Right. So that's gonna be something. Won't be for a while. Won't be until I get back into work, which sucks, but it's what it is. Also, I noticed, and I did probably mention this, and it's just interesting that they didn't do anything with Susie. Like, come on, man. Okay, so this is a video off topic in a little bit, but I wanted to throw this in here because I discovered something, and I'm not sure how to react to this. So, there's a board game by Spin Masters called Goosebumps the Game. It's actually a cool looking game. I like the idea. So basically there's different monsters and each one has a different way of combating with it. And it's a unique idea. Like it's kind of like RPG for kids, right? It makes sense. The reason I'm making this video and putting this into here is because how do I put this? I feel like they plagiarize some things, namely the game board. If you look at the buildings that they place in the game board, it looks like they took it from this game. For example, the buildings here, yeah, the character buildings literally are these. Then you have like this, literally you have this here as the pawn thing. And then it's like you have the haircut stuff. It's like you look at it and you immediately know exactly where it was coming from. Like, some of the buildings here are just ridiculous where they copied from. Like, the wheel, for example. Like, this whole, yeah, right here. This here. That's from this game. and then, of course, you got the fortune teller's shop, right? Which is this, with another thing on top of it. It's like, God, come on, really? Did you really think no one would have noticed? I don't know the whole point of it. I don't know if they have the right to do this or what, but it's not the first time someone within the Goosebumps, like, official people end up copying something that wasn't belong to them. Wasn't there, like, a controversy that happened with, one of the covers of Beware Goosebumps cover book that someone pointed out that they just stole it from the Wikipedia page? So, yeah. God damn it. It's literally copy a little bit of it and be like, whoa, well, no one would notice. I feel like what must have happened was when they were like, okay, make Goosebump buildings. And they had no idea what to do. So they look up Goosebump buildings, come to HorrorTown, because it's the only town builder game with the IP on it. Then they looked and it was like, yeah, you know what, let's use these buildings here. So yeah, I don't know how to feel about it, man. But you look at the board game, like look at the map, and tell me whether or not you think that they copied. I think they did. Oh boy. I just wanted to watch a bit from in closet Goosebumps fan, but something tells me yeah. So I see. So you can get these stuff here, with money. I see. 2 of those anyways. But what about the other things? I don't think it's a building per se. No, it's just those 2 you can get from in the store. I wonder why. Also, why is this here? I don't think we need a creepy mirror anymore. It's very odd. Also, why is the 12th Scream of Christmas a supplier? It's a scare scene. It makes no sense. I'm learning things as I go. I have to look at everything now. Is anything? No? Okay. I just wanted to make sure because you would think they would be put here, but no. Alright, so 2 things you can buy in the store, so I guess, you know, if you needed to get those stuff, you can. So if you wanted another one of these, you can do so easily without having to spend. I mean, it's a lot cheaper just to do this than actually buy it if you really want to, but I guess that's a thing. Also, I don't know why I keep on doing that because there's no point. Alright, well, something I learned new, but still my rant still stands. You know, had they provide that from the get-go, it would be kind of crappy because of how ridiculous the cost is, but at least it would give you an option, right? Like what they did way back when during the New Year type of thing, which I feel like this is what it's kind of coming across as. But, my god. At least there wasn't any crappy craftings to go along with this. Like the other one. That's what that one bugged me because I could have beaten that, but I couldn't because of the crafting was so ridiculous. Anyways, that's it for now. I might buy me another one of those little guys because, why not? Why not? Although it seems like, yeah, weird. So you get a lot more money by having him do the search. Interesting. I'm debating if I want to get another tree or not, but I think one is good enough, and then I can get myself another one of the elves. I mean, I have the money, so might as well. I'll think about it, though. I have until a few more hours before continuing on. By the way, I don't know what they're going to do after this is done, because there's still a lot of time left before it switches over, and something tells me it's going to be another 5 days, which is, what's going to happen after that? Nothing? I don't know. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Well, it's the new year, and, interesting that they've now limited this to a price. I don't know why they're doing the background of the last time, but okay. That's nice. Again, it's for another 4 days, or 5 days, right? And this means this is going to be here for a while, so is there something going to happen after this is done, or, like, what exactly is going on here? I don't know. Okay, so that's going to be a pain. I can tell you that for now. That was going to be a pain. So let's just have them do this. Start that off. Place this last thing down. Which, I have to move everything around. But yeah, that's the last item. I mean, it looks nice. Got a little guy sleeping. I mean, the decorations are alright, but, you know, just makes you wish that this was a proper one. An event. But no. They didn't do that, sadly. So, and I think this is the last one, so Don't know how this is going to end properly. And not only that, I don't know what's going to happen after this is all said and done. So, I'll wait until this is the timer I reach and see what pops in. If not, then I'm going to assume that's it. So, that's what we're going to do. So let's see, because this should be new for her, doing the snowballs. Yeah, it is. So I guess I can get with the snowball stuff. Although Dustin, I mean, he's been doing snowballs fights before. But anyways, closer here. I have not been sleeping properly. And I have to go into work tonight, so that sucks even more. Sucks for me. I really hope that we do get better updates coming soon. I have to wait and see exactly what is to happen, though. I don't know if something else is going to come in. I don't think so, but, you know, I'll hold off until the event ends, this last one. And see what happens, because there's about 2 more weeks left. And I'm assuming the next thing we'll get is the actual books. Or maybe an event, who knows. We'll see. Right, we will finish this quest line off, and we'll see where we go from there.
Alright! Good job, everyone. Don't they look nice?
Wouldn't it be funnier to say iced? Just saying.
Oh my god. He went as far as to do a frozen okay, great. Now I have a bunch of stuff to go for. Oh boy.
And that's the story of Santa's cool little helpers.
That was a crappy story, Curly, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Why didn't you make it into an event, man?
And although some of them were sent back to the North Pole, who knows how many are still on the loose. If your Christmas lights go on the fritz, your Christmas trees blow up, or your presents conk out, make sure you check under your sofa before you start to clean. There just might be elves in your house.
And that's it. Wow. What a great quest line. Not really, no. I wish it was better, but I mean it was good for what it was, but I'm still bummed. Like, I really couldn't make it into an event. I mean, it's better than nothing, but still I'm still bummed by that. Like, come on, man. Come on. I'm hoping Vampire is right, and it's just the Scott Cawthon approach. But anyways, we'll have this be done. And while I'm at it, what's going to happen now is I'm going to wait until this timer runs out. When it does, we'll see what ends up happening, because we have a few more days left. If something else pops in, then we know. I don't think so, but it could. So if it does happen, I will showcase that. If not, then I'm going to assume the rest is just going to be counting down until the middle of January. After which case, it's like, nothing really to look forward to. And, yeah, then I'll just be moving the stuff to its new permanent home. And I guess we'll go from there. So I'll see you in a few days. Oh, wowee! 40% off of the Elves Attack Pack. They're still roaming around. Get them before they escape. Half price. Of course they did. Why wouldn't they? They considered this to be in a little event, wouldn't they? Huh? Huh? Yeah, they did. Why am I not surprised? Oh, well. It's what is. Anyways, I'm done with the event stuff, so really it's just gonna be figuring things, I guess. Who knows? But yeah, it's happening though. So, this game, man. Okay. You know, I'm not mad. I'm just... wish I knew. So, it's finally done. Got this, but... yeah, as you can see, the request is done. So, the event officially is over. And we have now a week of break before something else comes in, which is supposed to be around Wednesday. So the update should hit next week, whatever it is, depending on what it is. It might be a book, or it might be something else entirely. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But anyways, how did you enjoy this Christmas? Did you have a good Christmas? I know I did, but not so much in game, but you know, real life. I had a good one. But yeah, I'm kind of... Alright, my overall thoughts. I'm happy that they did do something. So we had an animations and we had new monster scene, you know, and all that. It sucks that it's not an event. We didn't get a character alongside this, and it was really short. And it was just handled badly with how they did it. It's just so weird. Anyways, hopefully we do get something. If pattern is behavior, it might be a book, but I'm hoping we do get an event soon. But I don't know, we might be looking around February, but we'll see. Anyways, that's it for now. So, hopefully you enjoyed this weird celebration. And the little elves are going to be attacking people. Yeah, they're going to attack people. So, this should be fun. Alright, that's about it. I guess I'll make my video for part 1 to the event, whatever that might be. So, toodles.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes this event, holiday, Christmas of 2023 event for Goosebumps HorrorTown. Look, I know I poo-pooed this whole thing and I was moody and all that stuff. Here's the thing. I love the event. I call it an event. No, I love the update. I love the little items they included. That was nice. I love the story. Don't get me wrong. I love the fact they gave us a scene and some characters. Or some animations, I should say. That's all fine and good. But that's it? Nothing else? Just here you go. It's joy for the next month. God, this year just sucked, man. It was awful. I mean, look at it yourself. Here, look at this. This is what we got this year. 5 special books. We got 2 events. One was being god-awful, and then the other one was actually really good, and it showed some potential. And then we got this thing. I don't know what this was. It was a thing, and that's it. That's all she wrote. Alright, well that's about it. Here's hoping to 2024 being a lot better, and it's looking brighter for this game. Don't get me wrong. I think we are in 2.0, but it's a slow start. But yeah, here's hoping we actually get some good stuff coming through, but I'm glad that we actually got something, so that shows this game's not dead yet. And it, again, still has potential, so I'll hold my tongue. Until then, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I've been Grim, and this has been the Elf Attack for Goosebumps HorrorTown. And then, like Curly says, make sure you, make sure the elves, you know, they could be on the fritz. God, Mrs. Farts. God. Ah, dang it.